Hello Leo and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for all those who have a Leo sun sign, Leo moon sign, Leo ascendant. We're taking a look at your current energies. See how these energies connect with a situation you are experiencing right now or something which has been on your mind, and see how it is tying up with this reading, and think through the guidance before you apply it. Let us start your reading, Leo. We will start by taking a look at your past, what you are just coming from, what you have recently experienced, anything on your mind, anything at hand. See what vibes with this reading. So your past is Five of Wands, Leo. So you've been so it's been a situation of conflict, and it could be internal, it could be with others. Let's see what the rest of the reading is. Right now you have Four of Wands. All right, so maybe yes, there was a conflict, be it within you or be it with others, but right now the situation has eased. You're back into you have got your reconciliation. Sometimes it could be that if it is internal, you've kind of sorted it out for yourself, and if it is with other people, then there are a patch up has happened, and you're on to good terms and having a good rapport again. However, Leo, you do feel that you're quite happy with, you actually at heart you prefer being by yourself. All right, I would say that for most of you it is all about you Leos also by a nature are bit of sometimes can be loners. They're very loners, as in not they're quite happy by themselves. They really don't crave company. All right, unless once in a while they do feel like mingling and mixing with other people, but by and large they're quite happy. Leo, you're quite happy when your own company. But I think so this is what this card of hidden influence is, that secretly you feel that you're quite happy with yourself. You find it a little difficult to be sharing your time and space with someone else constantly, and when that happens, you feel that your independence is gets curtailed, and I think that is why you experience this Five of Wands. I mean, this is the situation. If you've been thinking about something and it relates with this, it is that. And if you've experienced something recently, it is also that though you feel you're quite happy on your own, but whenever you spend too much time with people, or people are demanding as far as your time goes, then that kind of either you develop an inner conflict that why do I need to accommodate this person, or you have a physical tiff. Physical as in there's an exchange of words, and you say that whatever it is, basically the conflict is either within or it is outside. But the fact is that you're quite happy to have your time for yourself, and you like to kind of mix around only when you feel like. So in the past, maybe there was a situation where you did not want to mix with people, or you had a tiff with a partner, and then you feel that it just happened because you felt that you did not want to share your time going to the event where they wanted to, going and spending time with another person when you did not want to, but you did it. So if you did it, you still did it with an inner conflict going on in your head. And even if you did it, then probably you came back and there was a bit of an argument or a disagreement about whatever happened, or you did not even go for a like the outing, and you had a tiff and you said that you did not want to go, did not go down very well with the other person, with your partner, or with a group of people it is. So just apply the situation either to your inner conflict, or a conflict with a partner, group, family, or somebody, a collective at the work place as well. So it is you wanting to be by yourself, whereas they are requiring a little bit of participation from you, and the fact that you don't want to do it is because you're quite happy being by yourself. Yes, see, the thing is that whenever this situation comes up, no, you get really anxious, and you really get, it kind of just doesn't let you sleep very well. It is constantly playing on your mind that why must you go, and this whole group energy, either causes a conflict, or you having to spend time with others causes a conflict. And if supposing there is an event coming up, that really kind of gets you so anxious, gets you so worried. I mean, maybe 2-3 days before the actual event, you're up at night, just getting so distressed that you don't want to go, you don't want to be part of that. That kind of a thing happens anytime you need to share your time with somebody where it is more of an obligation, duty, responsibility, that kind of a thing. Right, Leo? So that is what you experience. You are quite happy being by yourself, and whenever it comes to, sharing your time, sharing your space, sharing your energy with another person or with a group of people, that is something which kind of, really drives you up the wall, and you get so upset and so anxious trying to fight that situation, in your head, that it doesn't even let you sleep at least 2-3 days prior to, the event actually happening. Let's get some guidance for you, Queen of Cups. Alright, now just this card talks of, I will get a little more clarity on this, but the overall energy of this card is that choose, just listen to your intuition and opt for things which bring about a lot of nurturing for you. Whenever you just see this, all these three cards are full of red energy. Here we have started with blue energy. So yes, that fire within you kind of burns you up. It eats you up. It burns up your, like we said, it burns the blood. It burns the emotions. The water, which is representative of emotions, the water evaporates. It becomes steam, and steam burns. The fire burns. You need to bring back that water element in your system, and you need to keep cool. That is what the guidance is. Maybe drink a lot of water that time. Try to flush out toxic thoughts, and look after yourself and nurture yourself in a positive manner. And let me just get a little more on this, but basically this card says to increase the water element, increase at the physical level, take in more water. At the energy level, have nurturing thoughts about a situation. Let's see. Best course of action, Ace of Wands. When you start looking at things in a more positive manner, in a more nurturing manner, you will see creative solutions coming up for you. I will get a little more on this Queen of Cups before I proceed, because the cards get all connected. So can we get a little explanation on Queen of Cups? What is this Queen of Cups trying to tell us a little more about it? Alright, you've got your card here. You've got two cards. You got 10 of Wands, and you've got the Empress. So you've got two strong female energies. I'll just put this on the side for a while. So you have got this you've got this card of burden, right? And you've got this feminine energy, both feminine energy. Both cards talk of nurturing. The Empress is also a card of nurturing, abundance, prosperity. So you need to really, anytime a situation like this comes up, or you have just experienced this situation, it would be a good idea to see how this situation works for you. You are focusing on how it is, it is putting off for you. You feel very put off when you are made to be in this position. You can also see how you can look after yourself during this situation. You can also, get a little, when you think so much about this becomes a burden. Why? Because you've got Wands here, you've got Wands here. When there's so much fire energy, that fire kind of keeps raging within you, and it becomes really big. The energy is very difficult to handle, and like I had said previously, it kind of burns you out. This is a card of getting burnt out. You need to cater to your emotions. You need to see, emotions does not mean that, at some level, Leo, you do go ahead and you become a part of that situation many a times. When you do that, just look and see how you can look after yourself even while being in the midst of this. This is all a conflict of energy. There is nothing, we haven't got any pentacles with these two cards, so there is not a situation where which is so the situation is not antagonistic, but you feel that you don't want to participate, so you increase the conflict, and you probably say that why do I have to do this, I don't want to do it, I don't want to be a part of this, I don't want to waste my time being here, I'm happy being by myself. So that is your internal conflict, Leo, which you keep increasing till it reaches the Nine of Swords, which doesn't let you sleep. So it would be a good idea to tone down the fire energy and increase the water energy. Think, look at it from a more nurturing point of view. If you need to be with a group, if you need to be a part of something with another person, it would be a good idea to flow with it. This is also a card of flowing. Feminine energy flows. Feminine energy just kind of goes with the tide. This internal conflict is more something which you have created in your head. The other person, the group, whatever it is, the outside of you does not have any conflicting energies. The conflict is within you. If you are only to douse that conflict and go with it with an open mind and flow with it, because again we've got this water card over here. If you flow with it, you will not find this a burden. I think you create a situation for yourself in your head before the event happens, which causes 10 of Wands. So instead of creating a situation in your head, it would be best to go with it without any preconceived notions, without forming an image in your mind, and just go with the drift. Don't build up a scenario in your head, don't create a situation, don't make things beforehand. It would be best that if you have to do something like this, go with an open mind. Don't create a picture in your mind, and you see, you will feel so much better, calmer, and there would be no burden like this. And that is exactly what this Ace of Wands is suggesting, that when you decide to go with the flow, and when you decide that you are not going to have any preconceived notions, you see what how things can the whole thing takes on a new energy. From 10 of Wands we have come into the Ace of Wands. So the moment the burden gets the moment you start flowing with things, there you feel you get creative ideas regarding this whole situation. The whole situation will turn around. You will feel a lot better because you're open to whatever is coming your way. Here you kind of put up these blocks that I'm not doing this, I don't want to do this, and all of that. But when you go with the blank slate, you go with the flow, you see how inspired you will feel with the same situation, right? It's all about your internal energy. You build it up, it becomes a burden. You don't build it up, you have the spark, you have the Ace of Wands, you have new opportunities which those situations can bring for you. So most of the time this Ace of Wands energy gets blocked because of your own internal conflict and the own internal block you create towards any situation. It's best that you go with the flow and you see how things really pick up, and you have new experiences lined up for you, and then you're going with a blank slate. You welcome everything which comes your way, and let's get a card for your outcome. Six of Wands. How lovely is that? So that is how you will feel very happy every time you have to participate in a event which calls for group energies, or it is like a one-on-one with another person. So just clear out your mind, don't create any images, don't create preconceived notions. You will come out, you will have a you will feel very happy you'll come back feeling happy. You will feel happy that you participated. You will feel happy with all what happened over there. That is for sure. The Six of Wands has come out. It's a card of victory. You will not have those you will not come back feeling that I wish I hadn't gone, because when you create an image, the image is going to be very different from what you experience. The image creates a block which prevents you from experiencing actual situations, and that is why you probably get so anxious about the entire thing. Don't create a picture, Leo. And here, this is your card of guidance. Leave a stressful situation behind. Here it is talking of stopping this kind of a stressful pattern which you get into anytime such a situation comes about for you. So it's telling you to leave this kind of a pattern behind, and every time you come across a situation like this, just tell yourself that I'm going to go with an open mind and I'm going to have fun. You don't have to. And you see, even if you don't want to create that, don't create it. Just go in a neutral space and just see, and just tell yourself that I will see whatever happens over there. So that is how you can leave this kind of a stressful situation behind. And any more guidance for you, listen to your intuitive feelings, right? and try and eat more healthy, try and eat fresh food, try and eat non-processed food which does not have chemicals. Even fresh fruit which is fresh food which is grown with chemicals, avoid those, go in for something organic. Or it could be as simple as cutting out chemically processed food. That is going to make a lot of impact on your personal energy. And that is how you will start listening to your intuitive guidance, you will start listening to your inner voice. All right, I mean, because right now you are too much in your head, Leo. So you're thinking everything from a logical way and the ego way, which is all about myself. The moment you start eating a little better, your intuition is going to come to the surface more than the logic. It will guide you how to proceed with things. You will be able to listen to your inner voice, your inner guidance more strongly when you change your eating patterns. So like I said, even if you don't want to make a drastic change, at least start cutting out chemicals, start cutting out chemically processed foods, go in for something which is fresh and which you prepare immediately before you consume it. So with that, I'll wrap up your reading, Leo. Thank you for watching.